Welcome in. Coming up on today's program, surprising investing lessons we can learn from celebrities. Now, two things you're never going to hear or see: Wesley Snipes doing a TurboTax commercial, or Bernie Madoff teaching an ethics course. Wesley Snipes didn't pay his income taxes for a while, and Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme entangled many celebrities and ordinary folks, and many of the Jewish faith, and that was really a form of affinity fraud. Michael Jackson was legendary for his overspending, but he bought the Beatles' music catalog, outbidding Paul McCartney, and Jackson spent $47 million to do that. But later, Jackson had to sell half of that catalog rights to pay off his creditors, and he did it for $95 million. Now, after Jackson's death, Sony bought the other half from his estate. They paid $750 million. And of course, down the road, Paul McCartney got much of this back from an undisclosed settlement. You're watching What's Next with Money, a program with smart insights to guide your financial decisions. Let's get started. Celebrity investment lessons like diversification. Here's some great examples. Comedian Bob Hope also invested in real estate, and he owned television stations. Actor Ashton Kutcher is a tech investor, an early investor in Uber and Spotify, and he's even started a venture capital firm. Legendary Tonight Show host Johnny Carson had 4 marriages, no prenups on the first 3, costing him big money. Yet, after his death, his estate still gave substantial millions to charity, and he diversified by owning Carson Productions, creating other television shows. Musician and actor Desi Arnaz and his wife, comedian actor Lucille Ball, owned their own television show and production company, and then they produced and owned other television shows, all while developing real estate. Actor Ryan Reynolds, we see him with Aviation Gin. He has a big financial interest in that. He's on a lot of commercials, and he's an investor in Mint Mobile. Now, I've personally seen this up close as a certified financial planner professional. I've attended NFL and NFL Player Association rookie camps. This is a setting where celebrity money and celebrity envy was everywhere. And it's the phenomenon of sudden money, new money to new players, some just out of college. And there's sort of a rush to riches, often with no plan or experience. And those organizations try to get ahead of it by bringing financial education experts in to give them orientation and advice. We've got a couple great videos that can help you think through this, called Think Rich, and another one called My Lottery Fantasy. We'll have links to those in the comment section and the description. Now, there are more surprising investing lessons that we can learn from celebrities. You know, there's celebrity risk, and it reminds me of the Warren Buffett quote: to make money they didn't have and didn't need, they risk what they did have and did need. That's just plain foolish. If you risk something that's important to you for something that is unimportant, it just doesn't make sense. This is the never enough concept outlined by Morgan Housel in the Psychology of Money book. And a friend of mine, James Schwartz, a legendary fee-only planner, in his book, Enough. Enough is not too little, but more, going after more, may actually be too much or a bridge too far. Now, one of the hardest lessons in financial thinking is to learn to stop moving the goalpost on what we might call enough. We can easily, with the right tools, things you'll learn on this channel, generate wealth. But it also sometimes means we generate envy. But as we said before with the NFL, it's often sudden money. Money you didn't have before, especially with celebrities, or money that you anticipate coming in the future, and this can distort reality. And think about this invaluable list. Celebrities, and all of us should think about this. For anyone, the invaluable list: reputation, freedom and independence, family and friends, being loved by those who you want to love, happiness, mission and purpose. Now, our best shot at keeping these things is knowing when to stop taking risks that might harm them, knowing when we have enough. So many of us engage in social comparison. We compare ourselves to celebrities, but celebrities often compare themselves to other celebrities. A friend of mine, Susan Bradley, CFP, created the Sudden Money Institute. She has counseled lottery winners, people with big legal settlements, inheritances, and even big name stars, any form of sudden money. She's created 3 decision-free zone areas, and this helps segregate and prioritize appropriate thinking. She counsels some of her clients to create a now list. What do I need to do right now? A soon list, and then a later list. This all can help slow down and move us out of the envy cycle and also the rush to decide. There are several typical ways in America and worldwide to get wealthy. Adam Fayed, a global wealth advisory expert, outlines the following. Salaried employee. This is where you have steady income, you can save. You'll likely switch companies, but you're going to grow in personal development skills and human capital. Then there's starting a business, or even being an entrepreneur within the company you're at now. You might buy a franchise. You might own real estate. You might create an online business, which can lower risk and speed up the development of the business. We have a great video called Boost Your Small Business Success that can help you think through this. Then there's real estate. And that can be actually more like running a business than investing, but it's a little bit of both. Then there's luck, which could be an inheritance, the lotto, hitting the spousal jackpot by marrying the right person and staying married. And then you might hit the industry jackpot. You might choose the right industry or field at the right time. You can engage, hopefully, in all these in good early decision making. And I'm going to add another one to Adam's list, and that's number 5 would be investing in savings as a way to get wealth. So if you're getting value from this video, be sure to hit that subscribe and touch and smash the like button. Helps us move our content to more folks. It's free and non-commercial. We're talking about surprising investing lessons we can learn from celebrities. Now let's talk about what celebrities do or can do that's positive. And they have some special advantages, but we can tie into some of this thinking. They have image, they have a brand, their recognition is a form of currency for profit or even social good for good causes. They often have a high payout of salary or royalties. They might, if they're an actor, they might have a producer interest in a movie or television series. Their talents and skills are valued in the marketplace. But what happens with celebrities that's different is often this is sudden money. They have to be careful. They may not be prepared for this influx, including visibility and a lack of autonomy. James Burrows, a famous director of television programs, took the cast of Friends to a 3 or 4 day Vegas weekend right before they started filming the first Friends episode. And he told them one dinner one night out in Vegas, you guys got to enjoy this because this is the last time you'll be able to go to an outing like this with anonymity. It won't be there for the rest of your life. Celebrities also have the brand extension. They can put their name or advertise for goods, businesses, business licensing, and certainly social media influencing. They can own a piece of a business. For example, a player might someday in a professional sports own part of a sports franchise or become a coach after their playing days. Actors later produce or direct programs. We've seen the very talented Reese Witherspoon, who has an eye for original content and nurturing talent. Writers sometimes turn into directors. There are always, hopefully, residuals or royalties. Models become business brand icons and spread their reputation. Actors can become writers. And salaried professionals can be a supplier to a profession, field, or an industry. Actor, director, comedian Jerry Lewis created a device called Video Assist. The concept is still used by directors these days, and he did it just to make his movie making more efficient. Celebrities have massive cash flow, or sometimes in the form of lump sums, and they need to think about, how do we turn this big money or this flow of money that's not always going to last into investments with sustainability, providing steady returns over the years. Some celebrities, as out of necessity, they turn to credit to cover the business interruptions of their anticipated continuance of work and income from projects. But what if this doesn't work out or the project's not greenlighted? Now, here's what celebrities do and can do that's negative, and we can learn from all this. They are dealing with a shock wave. Something may happen in their life or their career that is unplanned, related to sudden wealth or a consequence of that. We've got a really great video called Surviving Financial Shockwaves, and we'll have a link to it. Celebrities have the money to cover up or make up for goof-ups. And sometimes these are pretty serious, like addictions, gambling, drugs, alcohol, that can all get in the way. Then there's the constant, you've heard many of these stories, the danger of over-delegation, the lack of advisor oversight or overly trusting folks that may not have their best interest. And this has resulted in theft, bad deals, loss of rights. There are hangers-on, family, friends, many without experience, or certainly the fiduciary constraint to do activities in the best interest of the celebrity. We've seen reputation risk all the time. Kanye rebranding himself to Ye, and he's lost a bunch of endorsements based on certain things that have happened. The crypto advertising endorsements now coming under scrutiny and possible lawsuits by other celebrities. Lawsuits themselves, divorce, prenups and postnups. There's often a short earnings window, especially when you think of sports stars, but really in the music, film, television, even the social media space, long careers are perhaps rare and not that common. There can be the cost of, for a celebrity career, of injury, disability, and a big factor, the talents once demanded are out of favor or out of demand. Then you have the celebrity definition of retirement. Check out our video, you'll love it, Retire at 40, to get the insights in some of the pressures and the concentration of time celebrities face and what you could do if you wanted to accelerate your retirement. Celebrities face a rise in costs. They might be buying for services they once did for themselves. They did not have the need for pool cleaning, travel, an agent, cars that might be leased, extra homes, concentrated vacations just to get a break from a shooting schedule, a boat, private jet travel, extra and higher taxes based on multi-state or country jurisdictions. So if you do a project in one of these states or a certain country, that taxing jurisdiction wants a piece of those earnings. storage, maintenance, insurance, staff, security. And there's also the danger of excessive or unnecessary borrowing. Now, it's important sometimes that a celebrity, if they do outside investments, they might need diversification outside of their industry. That's that concentration risk. But they need the right advisors to help them deal with unfamiliar territory. So what can we learn from celebrities and investing? Well, mistakes, second chances, it's in the news a lot, but there's a need for balance, good fiduciary-based advice, planning, backup plans, always cash reserves. And just to be careful, don't take inordinate risks. Don't move the goalpost and being driven by envy. Just remember the basics ways to earn money, the salaried employee, helping their human capital, starting a business. This is financial, social, and reputational capital. And celebrities are running their business and they're dealing with their own brand. Then there's real estate, financial capital, luck, reputational, financial, and social capital, all wrapped up in one. And of course, investing and saving, which is financial capital. Again, our small business success video breaks these areas out and show how they work together. So we may not be celebrities, but we can diversify, think and plan for the long term. And be sure to hit that subscribe and like button. Make us a celebrity by don't forgetting to share. And remember, new episodes of What's Next with Money are posted on Thursdays.